So it's 2020, which on YouTube means it's the season of 2020 make money online tutorial, how to make $1 million a minute dropshipping, how to make money affiliate marketing 2020 super tutorial, Amazon FBA, YouTube, Facebook ads, all these things, 2020 tutorial, right? So that's what I'm doing with a bit of a twist on it. This is a realistic, no BS, how to get started on Amazon FBA the right way, the no BS way in 2020. And so if you're thinking about starting on Amazon FBA, I definitely suggest watching through this video. It's going to be real and to the point as much as possible, not fluff, not unrealistic, hypey, crazy, just ridiculous crap like a lot of stuff. And I just want to be real and to the point. And so if you watch through this video, what I hope you'll learn by the end is exactly what next steps to take if you want to give this business a try. And just to set the record straight before anyone types away in the comments about how that's not true, I bought some crap at Walmart and I sold it on eBay and Amazon, and everything you're saying makes no sense. And I have a wholesale business and all of this. I'm talking about selling your own products. I'm talking about creating your own brand. So you have your own brand equity. You are a product company. You deal with manufacturers directly. You make a brand under your own label. This is a brand that could be sold in retail. You could wholesale to other people, other sellers, other online retailers, wholesale, brick and mortar, all those things, because you own the product. And that private label, whatever you want to call it, method of creating your own brand and selling on Amazon, that is the one that I'm talking about, because that is what I have done. And that is, in my opinion, the most interesting model, because you have the most control, the most scalability. And let's just get this out of the way. If you're finding value in this video, just smash the like button, leave comments on this video, and subscribe and hit the bell on this channel if you are not already subscribed. So the absolute first thing is you really need to set your expectations straight. You need to have the right mindset if you're going to go into this, because the biggest reason that people would fail in this business is because they're desperate. They want to make money really, really fast. They think this is something, they've been sold through these crazy hypesters that this is this easy, quick, get rich, crazy opportunity. And I've been saying this for years, and it's truer than ever as things mature and evolve on the Amazon platform and e-commerce in general, is that is just not the case. So if this is something that you think you can put absolutely no effort into, you think you can take absolutely no risk with, you think you don't need any money to start it, you think it's going to be a very quick timeline, then let me just scare you away right now, because what this opportunity actually is something that is hard, is a real business, but has real payoffs and real scalability if you do things right, if you learn from your mistakes, if you pivot when you need to, if you try new things all the time, you're always testing and learning and adapting. If you're doing all those things, then there's a lot of room to succeed. And it's obviously not too late to just build a brand, regardless of what platform you're actually selling your products on, and leveraging Amazon FBA while that opportunity is still here for now. So if you've been the victim of somebody telling you that this is just immensely easy and rainbows and just incredible, just positivity all the time, then you just need to have a bit of a reality check. It's still an incredible opportunity, but this is for people that are committing to starting a business. Don't think of this as just like the next little hack, the little thing where you just type in all the right stuff and then start printing money out of your laptop. This is a true business where you're going to put in a lot into it and hopefully get a lot out of it, but with real risk. Okay, so I know that was a lot without actually saying any tangible next steps, and that's what we're about to get into, but I think that's incredibly important. And if you're not thinking about it the right way from the beginning, you may as well just find a new path right now. Okay, so the first thing you should do is understand the platform, understand the Amazon platform, understand this whole business model. How does it work? You're sourcing from private label manufacturers, factories in China, anywhere really. You're having a product that is already made to some extent there. You're putting some spin on it. You're making your own brand, your own labels, all of that. You're getting that shipped into Amazon's warehouses. Amazon FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. That means Amazon will house your inventory at their warehouses. They will ship to your customers. So that's kind of just a very, very brief overview. I do have a video that I made about just what is FBA. If you're absolutely brand new, you might want to watch that first, but I'm assuming you kind of know that. But this first step is to understand the process, understand the numbers, understand the platform, know how to calculate the fees, the Amazon FBA fee calculator, or understand how to use the tools at your disposal like Jungle Scout, Helium 10, know how to calculate how much a product is selling. I'll link up a older video on Jungle Scout that I made about even how to do this for free. And the real point here is just to know what you're getting into. How do you evaluate this before we even get into selecting a product, anything like that? How do we look at what's selling? What is the profit margin? How much money is Amazon taking? Just understanding these fundamental pieces of how this whole process is going to work is super, super important if you're just getting into this from the beginning, because I've absolutely seen people get to the stage of actually having their inventory, actually selling their product, and then realizing that they calculated everything wrong, and at the price they hope to be selling at, they thought they were going to be printing money, they're actually losing money. So it's just very important to really understand what you're getting into. Next up is to get your initial investment for your inventory ready. Like I said, this business does not take $0 to start. It does take money. I'll link up a video I made about the cost to start, and I'll probably make a new one for 2020 shortly. Let me know in the comments if you think that requires an update. But the thing is I used to say, if you don't have 3K, 5K ready to go, just put everything on hold. And I've changed my tune over the years as I've talked to just so many sellers and helped so many people. And the truth is this process takes time, not just the sourcing, not just waiting for your product, but the selection, the learning, all of this. So you really can be learning and planning and creating this entire business plan as you're saving. I've used to think that was stupid and you're, almost having like false hopes by getting started when you don't really have any money, but it does take time, so you can be saving and preparing as you go. So don't quit your job, keep your side hustles going, whatever you have to do, be saving and be getting ready for that big initial investment in inventory, which is going to be 3K, 5K, 6K, 10K, somewhere in that rough ballpark to really give this a shot. And next up is to start digging for products. This is the big one. This is the whole thing, really. This is what determines your success or your failure, is picking good products. So you need to start honing that skill. That is the skill of Amazon FBA is, do you know how to pick products? Do you know how to evaluate products? Do you know how to determine, is this market suitable for another competitor? Will this differentiation that I'm thinking for my product be enough to cut through and gain some of the sales? So the earlier the better. You can start digging, you can start learning, you can start sifting through hundreds of products, thousands of products, start looking at all of these different things and honing your evaluation skills. The sooner you can start doing that, the absolute better, because it's going to take time and it's going to take practice. And again, I did a product research guide for 2019, which I will maybe do another update. It's very, very relevant still, but let me know if you'd like to see a 2020 version of my product research blueprint. And now I was gonna save this one for the end because it's honestly the biggest tip, but I think as I'm saying this, I think it fits here. And the biggest tip I could really give you is, like I just said, on product research, things like that, the things I'm about to talk about as well. The biggest tip is to actually do it, because it's easy to watch a bunch of videos, to talk about it, to have these big ideas, to, as you're trying to fall asleep, just think about all the money you're going to be making and how you're going to change your life and all these things. But the biggest difference in any business, whether it's Amazon FBA or anything else, is just there's basically two types of people. There's people that are going to try stuff, mess up, succeed, whatever. And then there's people that are just going to think about it and dwell forever. So don't be those people, no matter what. You just have to start this process. That doesn't even mean investing thousands of dollars necessarily, but set aside some time to do the product research. Set aside some time to talk to suppliers like I'm about to discuss. Things like that. Put it on your schedule. Make it a part of your routine to be actively practicing this and committing to starting something for yourself. And next step to do when you're just starting out is, as you're finding these potential products, you're not making a final decision yet, but as you have these products that you're thinking have potential, start doing some soft outreach to suppliers. This is not formal. this is where a lot of people get held up. What do I say to the supplier? Everything needs to be perfect. Do I need to set up a special email and, send a picture of myself wearing a suit to this supplier so they think I'm legit? You don't have to do any of that. Like, literally just get on Skype, get on WhatsApp, whatever, start chatting with suppliers, ask them, you can mess up. You're not even sure you're doing these products yet, but just get conversations going. How much would it be for 500 of these things? Can you put a logo on it like this? Can you change this or that? Can you do a custom box? Just get the conversations going, get rough ideas of what the product costs are going to be, because you should start to be realizing that these first few points are starting to tie together. You're getting a rough idea of the product costs. You're running that into your understanding of how the fees and everything are calculated. You're doing this with products that you think you researched that might actually have a chance. So this whole web of synergy is the process of getting started. And then as you're progressing through those steps and you're getting close to actually pulling the trigger on a product, the most important thing to do now is to develop a marketing plan, because it's not going to work to just only select the product and just list it on Amazon and that's it. There's a lot of internal Amazon strategies when it comes to, how you're doing your keywords, how you're doing your Amazon PPC, pay-per-click, sponsored ads. And then there's everything external. There's, anything you're running off of Amazon. Are you starting with Facebook ads or influencers or other things to light the fire on Amazon from the beginning? Are you thinking about, setting up this product to potentially go into retailers in the future? How are you crafting this into the product itself so that your product is a substantial offer to the customer, such that you can even cut through the noise of your competition? So coming up with this well-rounded overall marketing strategy, it's like a pitch. Like, how would you tell somebody, I've never thought about it this way, but let's say you wanted to convince somebody to invest in your company. What is your angle? Like, what are you doing that is going to make you succeed? Come up with that plan and get it rock solid. Next step for right now is to forget about the little details that you're super concerned about for now. Like, just forget about them. How do I do the barcodes? How do I, handle the shipping? Yes, you should be thinking about how much is this going to cost me, factoring that in and everything like that. But don't worry about a problem that you're not yet ready to solve. All those really nitty-gritty details, you will find a solution to. You can go into free Facebook groups like mine in the description or others. You can ask on YouTube comments. For those little details, you can always get help along the way. Those are not the things that make or break the business. And those are the things that seem really, really intimidating when you have no idea what you're doing. And once you've done it once, you could do it in your sleep, or you realize that other people handle it for you, like freight forwarding, getting your products, even shipped across the ocean. It's literally a matter of like sending out emails to the right people. You're not the one driving the boat. And the next step is don't stop your learning and don't stop your research. You have to stay on the forefront. You have to immerse yourself in this environment if you're going to make this work for yourself. So, subscribe to this channel, watch more videos, watch other videos, get in the Facebook groups. One ask I would have for you, one thing that I would suggest to you is I have a free hour-long training that will be linked in the description, totally free, very, very valuable. I suggest that you don't just go off and watch a bunch of crap YouTube videos about cats after this, and instead you set aside some time for a training like this. And it's really going to be required to dive deep, like I said, and it's also going to be required to actually do stuff. So actually start some product research, actually go watch that training and take notes and be ready and take it seriously. And I'm sure a video like this probably scared off more than half the people watching, and statistically probably only 10% of the people that even started this video are watching this now. So you're already in the percentile that is way, way, way more likely to succeed. So congrats on that already. Again, if you got value out of this video, please do smash the like button and leave comments on this video. It really does make a difference for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to this channel if you've not already, and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Check out the links in the description. There's that free hour-long training. There's the free Facebook group. And let me know what else you want to see for this kind of starting 2020 Amazon on YouTube thing. What are some specifics that I could make some other guides like this one? I will absolutely be reading and responding to all the comments. So let me know what you want to see. And also feel free to give me a follow on Instagram, see what I'm up to outside of this video here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.